What is up, guys? It is Robert of Gaming with Me, and welcome to a video talking about explaining gaming essentially to people that don't play games. I'm sure you've been in this situation plenty of damn times. I know I have. All the times people are like, well, you play games. I don't get it. I don't understand the point. Oh, my husband plays, oh, my son plays games, oh, my daughter plays, but I don't understand. I don't understand games. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand what's the appeal, And I kind of want to talk about, like, what I personally say, and, like, I just thought it was a fun topic, Why do we even have to explain gaming to people that don't play games? It's a simple ass answer. Oh, why do you watch movies? Why do you read books? Why do you listen to music? Why do you watch that TV show? You like it, right? It's the most simple concept. I like it. I enjoy it. Basic, right? But to get in a bit deeper, sometimes I personally really get into it because I like to showcase and try to drill into someone's mind why gaming is so damn cool, because a lot of people don't understand, especially people that don't play games. They just don't get it. They don't understand, man. I don't understand, man. But a lot of it comes down to the fact that a lot of people only know like 3 types of games. A lot of people, it's like their son or their husband or someone or their wife or that plays games, it's a lot of times it's only, oh yeah, he loves that Call of Duty. Oh yeah, he loves that NBA 2K. Oh yeah, he loves that GTA. Right? And so all they think is like, this is video games. This is what games are. It's shooting people and dunking. It's like, wait, there's like a million more games out there. There's a lot of variety. It's not just shooting. Oh, I forgot Fortnite. Also Fortnite. So I guess it's 3. It's also Fortnite. Yeah. So those games. So it's 4 games. These are the only 4 games. Call of Duty, NBA 2K, Fortnite, and like Grand Theft Auto. It's like GTA 5 specifically, though. It's the one that's been out for 8 years. Those are like the only games that people really know if you don't play games. Obviously you'll hear of Mario Kart and stuff, but a lot of things not associated with gaming isn't really associated with that as much, I feel like. It may be now, especially with the Switch super popular, I guess you could say it is pretty much now. But, when you think of the casual market, people who just play that, it's those 4. It's the holy grail of casualness, right? And not to say those are bad by any means, by a stretch of imagination, but it's just those are the ones that people pick up and play, and that's it. They call it a day, right? It is what it is. But they're obviously missing a whole many worlds of greatness, And so for someone who doesn't play games at all, not even those 4, I always like to talk about, I like to break it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always find it funny. Like, that Fortnite. I don't understand. I don't even play Fortnite. I don't care for Fortnite like that. I think it's a fine game. I think it's a quick game you can play. Again, it's free, so everyone's going to play it. It's free. You don't have to pay anything, to play it. But it's easy to understand why someone plays Fortnite. If you want to break it down, you could be like, oh, well, I mean, think about it. You and, some friends, you go online, you go into this world, that you could build, you could craft, you could, you take out 99 other people until you become the only one last standing. That's fun, man. That sounds badass. Hold on, what? So you play with 99 other people and you have to survive to the end, so you have to build some stuff, you have to be on your guard, you have to take out people. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, man. That's why they find it fun. I don't understand. It's so simple to understand. How is that not fun? You surviving 99 other people and being the last one victorious. Whoa, that's cool. You like John Wick? You ever watch John Wick? Yeah, alright, well, remember when he's trying to survive? And you can say the same thing about any game ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, going into a world that is not possible to be in. Exploring that world because there are full of other people, whether it be multiplayer or NPCs, as in just single player, and exploring that world and doing things in that world that you can never do in real life. Sounds pretty damn grand. It sounds pretty damn cool. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty easy. I remember same thing where I always defend games whenever I'm in a conversation where people are like, I don't get it. I remember one time someone was like, it's like it's ridiculous. Like my son or I forget, so they're always just playing Roblox. That thing, I don't get it. It's so dumb. Because I play games, so they say that stuff to me, and then I'll be like, I remember I never played Roblox in my life, but I know exactly what it is, and I know exactly how it works. I don't know how it works really, but I think Roblox is generally pretty amazing when you think about it. Again, all you have to do is think about it for 3 seconds, because when you think about it, I tell them back, I'm like, well, Roblox is all about being creative. I mean, like, literally, you could create your own games. You could create something from scratch in that game. You could create what you saw your son playing. They could be doing something completely different, and they made it. And it's essentially teaching them. It's keeping them creative. It's keeping them mentally, active. It's pretty impressive. How did they come back from that, yo? How did they come back from that? You know what I'm saying? How did they come back and say, oh, man, I hate when my kids being creative. You know what I'm saying? Like, being creative is something that you should always do even as an adult. But a lot of adults don't do that anymore, if you notice. People, especially people don't play games, they don't read books, they don't watch movies, they don't like to do any of that type of stuff. I feel like you stop mentally, you stop active, you stop keeping your mind from being active, and that's a damn shame. Whether it be painting, maybe writing, drawing, a lot of those things are combined into video games. That's the thing. That's what's great about games, is that it combines so many different things. You could read in games, you could watch something in games, but you could interact with it and create something in games. There's so many different things, obviously, if you're watching this. And people that don't play games just don't understand that. And it's kind of something that you have to say and try to explain to them, Obviously, if you have a conversation, there's going to be still ignorant people that be like, that's fucking bullshit, it's stupid. It's fucking dumb. All right, man. If you still think being just having fun is dumb, then okay, you just don't like life. But then also just the aspects of it that being creative and being mentally active, I think that'll help you out in the long run, man. I think that's gonna help you out in the long run very much. Like, I would not be surprised if we see a lot of studies, 50 years from now, when this generation has played games all the way till they're 80-something, they're still there mentally a lot more, because you are still maybe solving puzzles or doing something that keeps your mind just active, You want to keep that active, because when you get older, that's going to be a problem. It will be big time. And so you want to keep it active, It's not only that. Now I'm just explaining games to people that explain games. But I remember you talk about Ring Fit Adventure. Ring Fit Adventure is literally just exercising the game, but it's also an RPG, a turn-based RPG, and that's impressive as hell, And so you can keep yourself physically active and mentally active even with video games. And I always try to explain that to people whenever someone tries to tell me. Or for one, a lot of people that don't play games see video games as something for kids or for something for boys. You know what I'm saying? It's either one or the other. It's either kids, boys, young boys, only, you know what I'm saying? It's weird, and it's still like that. But, I love to surprise the hell out of people when I say, oh yeah, my mom just got into Luigi's Mansion 3 and beat it. She beat it. And then because especially I'm talking to someone's mom, and they're like, I just don't understand it. And then when I say that my mom, who is similar age, has finished a video game, they become like, oh, really? And it kind of gets them in a mind where like, what? They're like, how? What? Your mother played and beat a video game? How's that possible? It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing when you think about it. But you could tell from their face. Yeah, you could tell from their face. It's like, really? Like, your mom actually played a video game and enjoyed it and played it? And I know my mom talked about it, she loves the animation and stuff in Luigi Mansion. She finds it really impressive, and she just finds it a bunch of fun. And I tell that to them, and I try to convince kind of people to be like, yeah, you should maybe, tell your kid, hey, maybe we should do some co-op something. Because at the end of the day, if you do have a kid that plays games, isn't that a good way to get closer with your kid? Right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Isn't that a good thing? You know? Oh, you know, maybe I should get this game thing a try, you know, and play with my kids some co-op anything. Literally. It's just like, why not? It's entertainment, and people pour millions of dollars into these video games to make them what they are. And there's plenty of people that make their passion projects indie games that aren't millions of dollars and put their passion, their love and sweat and tears into what they are. And so for some reason, if someone who does not play games is watching this, I recommend, man, picking up a game. Games aren't just 4 different games. They are thousands and thousands of tens of thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of games by now. You know, it's an insane amount. Someone's making a game somewhere every time, every day, you know, and someone's releasing a game like every day. You know, you can never play everything. That's impossible, you know. But it's there's so many genres. I always say, as someone who enjoys movies will enjoy games. If you enjoy movies, you'll enjoy games. Again, you like horror movies? Horror games are better, even to be honest. At least honestly, I personally believe that horror games are probably better than horror movies in the overall scheme. If we look at the overall horror movie genre and the horror game genre, I think there's been probably more greater horror games than horror movies in, you know, especially at least in the last 20 years. You know what I'm saying? At least to me. And that's why it's kind of like you get to experience something that you can never experience in any other form of medium, right? And how is that not exciting to someone who has never played a game? You would think it would be exciting, you know, to someone who's never played a game. Wouldn't it be exciting to see, oh, I can experience something I've never experienced in any other medium? To me, that sounds exciting. If there's a new form of medium, not games, not movies, not just they make something new, I don't know what it would be, I'd be excited to see what the hell that is. It's a new form of entertainment, new form of medium. You know, I'd be down with that. A lot of people that don't play games may see gaming as a waste of time, which is always a damn shame to me. You know, how you find that to be a waste of time, something that you enjoy, is just sad, man. Like, you should be enjoying time in your life, you know, whatever it may be. You know, if you find something that you enjoy, well, that's not wasting time, that's spending time, you know, and it's a pretty obvious thing. But a lot of people may be like, oh, man, it's always wasting time playing that damn Minecraft. Look at it. You know, if they say Minecraft, they see this thing and they're like, what the hell is that? And again, I got to explain, well, you could build anything you want. You'd be super damn creative. And it's true, right? Minecraft, you could be super damn creative. You could do whatever you want in that game in terms of building, you know. And again, there's nothing wrong with being creative. So you can't shut that down. And I always say that to people, like, if you're going to bring up something about gaming, always bring up the creative side, because they can't shut down creativity unless they're just a soulless bastard. And honestly, that's really anything. That's what games really are. It's art. It's people creating something and you witnessing the creation, right? And that's what's really cool about games, you know, because it's always a bunch of developers in their own minds getting sunken into one project, you know, and it's damn cool. As long as you are alive, you'll always run into some people that just don't understand games, man. I don't get it. What is this? I don't understand it, you know? And sometimes you'll have to explain it. Sometimes they'll ask you about it, and you'll explain it, and it kind of depends on how you explain it, you know? You could just say, yeah, it's fun, and that's going to mean nothing to them. But if you kind of break it down just a little bit, they might feel bad that they even ask. And that's the goal, yo. The goal is for them to rethink what they think of gaming. At least in my opinion. I'm not trying to... it's not the goal. It's not like, all right, I'm out here today to try to convince people that don't play games to play games. Not doing that either. But, like, you know, if they ask you a question, give a good answer, right? I think so, personally. You know, especially if you have the time. If you're, like, at work or something, you got nothing else to do other than your work. You got nothing else to do. You might as well explain to them, you know, what it is that you like about it. What it is that makes it different from watching a movie or anything like that, you know, and at least to me, And so, when you get into those situations, I always personally bring up creativity, being in a different world that you can never be somewhere else. And then also, not only that, but the social aspect of it, being able to talk to people in different countries that you can't do. To explain that to the non-gamer, it's like something that we can't do right here. But in this game, you're able to be in a lobby full of people of many different backgrounds and so many different countries. It's so many different races and genders. It's incredible. Because it's true. That's why gaming's so damn great. Because there's everything that I've named and more. There's so much to do with games, And it's pretty damn incredible, wouldn't you say? And if they say no, then they're just, again, a soulless bastard, or they just hate themselves. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, what if that doesn't understand why someone would play and enjoy something like that? Then what the fuck is wrong with you at this point? I mean, like, legit, right? so I don't know. Again, I if they were to explain to me why, they enjoy something, I'd understand it because they enjoy it. It's as simple as that. But if they want to get deeper into it, hey man, go ahead, talk your face out. I guess, does that make sense? Talk your whatever. But alright, I'll see you guys next time. Let me know, when you get into a conversation with someone who doesn't play games, how does that usually go? I totally understand there's going to be a lot of people that find it pointless and stupid and, oh man, I fucking hate this. These people are being brainwashed. I don't know. There's always going to be those type of people out there. You'll never, at that point, don't even bother. I wouldn't even bother explaining anything. I just move on with my day. But people that are genuinely kind of interested, you're like, I don't understand. Maybe help them understand. Because usually if it is like a kid that they're talking about, the kid's not going to be able to understand to quite explain why they enjoy a game, But you probably can if you're, a full-blown adult or whatever, understand, and you understand the nuances of what makes a game cool. But alright, I'll see you guys next time. Let me know, have you ever had these conversations? I'm sure you had one time or another. How did they go? Did they go good, or did they go, just annoying? Maybe you had some arguments. I can understand some things may happen, but it's an interesting little topic, I think, because anyone that plays games will run into that one person that doesn't understand it. And so you maybe sometimes try to explain it, or you just move on with your day and you're like, I don't even care. I'm not going to bother explaining it to you. But that person stays ignorant. And I like to try to help the ignorant be a little less ignorant by explaining some things that they may not know. To me personally. But alright, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Peace.
Why do I have so many snaps from the girl that I like? I fucking called her 5 times and talked to a damn guy. Literally 2 days ago I spilled my fucking heart out. This definitely ain't helping my case now. I don't even know why I care about her too, cause she doesn't even say hi to me when we're in the same room. It frustrates